Hey, Shalom. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, or Chachwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is Demayim in Atlanta, and what you see there is a nuclear artillery shell exploding from the U.S. government, the government of Babylon, and some pretty good footage and depictions of the devastation that a nuke does. You see those whole houses melting away, blowing away like the dust in the wind, and this is what the current world has to look forward to, especially if they're in Babylon the Great, aka America, or in the land of Israel. The Lord has a destiny and a fate set for those two lands and for the nation that is running it, which that nation being the wicked, also known as Esau, Edom, aka the white man. They are slated. Their manifest destiny is for their kingdom and for their rulership to go out through fire, through nuclear fire. So this is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Esau is known as the most proud, and they're also known as the wicked. It says it right here in the same book, Malachi, but in chapter 1 and verse 4 lets you know that they are the wicked, and they're destined to go out in fire. It says, and the day that cometh that shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So this day is fast approaching. The world, or the secular world, would call it World War III, which, if you have eyes and ears, you can see that the world is heading into World War III, and that will mark the end of Esau having any power, rule, or authority within this earth. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. And you think about past battles, especially before guns and modern weaponry, it was up close and personal. Each soldier that took a life would feel himself taking that life, if it was through the sword or a battle mace or a battle axe or anything of the sort. But this one, moving on, it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And that depiction there is what it is speaking of. It's going to get nuclear. These people aren't going to be able to hold on to their power. This is going to burn up the 2/3 as well as the other nations, and it's going to usher in a new beginning, new heavens, new earth coming down. And that fire, it also purifies and cleanses. You can look at Chernobyl and the meltdown there, and then look at the current pictures of that place, and it's thriving. It's full of lush greenery. The animals have returned, and it's beautiful now compared to how that meltdown basically destroyed that land. But it cleanses, and it'll be a cleanser because the land of Israel is being defiled right now under the heathen, under more Edomites that call themselves the people of the Lord, those small hatters. They're defiling that land. But the Lord's going to clean it all up. And then moving on to Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." The beast being Esau's power structure. Really, it's Rome and the 7 heads pertaining to the Greeks, the Romans, the Germania Major, Germania Minor, the French, the Spanish, and the British, and then those 10 horns are the vassal states. And so this beast, the Roman Empire, fell at one point and it risen back up with Esau coming back into power, and those 10 horns being the vassal states. But basically, it's Esau's power structure, and it can be seen within NATO and the EU. And that whore that's riding on the back of the beast, that is the United States of America. But that beast is beginning to hate the whore. And you can see the division between them now. And eventually, they're going to turn on America. It says, "And shall make her desolate." Well, "these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire." And so you're going to have Gog and Magog, which is Russia, and all his bands, all his allies right now, shoot fire onto America and onto the land of Israel. And the beast is also going to shoot fire onto Babylon. They're going to all turn on these Western Edomites, or these American Edomites, and the ones that are in the land of Israel. With that actually being Amalek, who's a part of Esau. It's a tribe of the Edomites. And this, here in Zechariah chapter 14, this is what went through my mind when I saw this video for the first time. Zechariah 14 and 12. "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people." These nukes are a plague. It says, "shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." And what else could cause that except for nukes, except for a gigantic flame of fire, as you see in those images. It's going to take away their futures. It's going to take away their mouths and their voices that must be stopped. And it's going to take away their pride. It's going to take away their power. Everything is about to be taken away. But that's the portion of a wicked man. They've ruled this world terribly and have to get paid back for it. So the Lord's He's turning themselves onto each other. He is turning the world against them. And eventually these nukes will be turned on them, and they will fall in a very similar fashion to what you're seeing on the screen, just consumed away. And so, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect of